right, dog. Got her.
Bark, 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 bark.
I made him myself. You see, I'm a genius. But sometimes I'm too smart for my own good.
Danger, danger.
Whoa! Got a blast!
Most of you probably watched Jimmy Neutron growing up, an unforgettable show about a boy genius and the trouble he caused. The show premiered back in 2002, but it has roots going back much further, all the way to the mid-90s, under the name Johnny Quasar. Luckily, there's a ton of material from this time that has surfaced for us to dive back into to better understand the backstory of the classic kid show. John Davis and Keith Alcorn initially came up with the idea for Johnny Quasar sometime in the 1980s, and wrote a script called Runaway Rocket Boy, but abandoned the idea shortly after until the early 90s, when they revisited the idea and eventually started working on a short film. Using Lightwave 3D, a cutting-edge animation software for the time, a 40-second demo would be created around 1994. This short demo has become somewhat iconic in the lost media community, and for a long time it was the only Johnny Quasar media that we had. The demo would be featured on a demo reel for Lightwave 3D that was shown at SIGGRAPH, or the Special Interest Group on Computer Graphics and Interactive Techniques, back in 1995. While at SIGGRAPH, Johnny Quasar won 2 awards. Now working under the name DNA Productions, the two would create another demo in 1997 that caught the eye of producer Steve Oderkirk, who would help create a longer pilot for the show that they could pitch to Nickelodeon. This pilot, named Runaway Rocket Boy, saw the character revamped into Jimmy Neutron. The pilot was much closer to the actual show, featuring better animation, a theme song, his lab, and early designs for other characters, including Jimmy's parents and Carl. After seeing this pilot, Nickelodeon would pick it up for a feature film, followed by a full series that ran from 2002 until 2006.
Sometimes it's a heavy burden being a man of science.
I know what you mean, Jimmy. That's why I decided early on to sabotage my highly scientific mind with cartoons and sugar.
The initial demo was short and looked pretty basic by today's standards, but this was in the early days of 3D animation. His head was absurdly huge, but I'm impressed that Goddard already existed and is pretty close to his final design. The pilot was mostly lost for many years, with only 11 seconds of it being available in pretty low quality. There were, however, unused screenshots available on an archive of DNA's old website and in old magazines. The 1997 demo shows more of Johnny's world, with him and Goddard blasting into space and being chased through asteroids by aliens. As far as I know, this short was entirely unavailable for roughly 20 years until 2017, when the voice actor for Johnny Quasar uploaded both demos onto his YouTube channel, which I will link below. Outside of the 2 shorts, there were some early screenshots available on the DNA website. One of them is from the beginning of the 1997 demo, but the other is an entirely unused image of Johnny in a room with his parents, which fuels speculation that there was another demo or another short this had been taken from. However, that was later confirmed to be false, and the image was actually from a test render of the Runaway Rocket Boy pilot before the character was changed. This test render in particular is fascinating because of how different the characters all look from their final designs. It's like a surreal alternate version of the show. There's also early artwork available from the artist Paul Claerhaut that features early designs for other characters such as Sheen, Carl, Nick, and Cindy. It's interesting to see how close Sheen is to his final design, but everyone else is, well, not at all, really. And so that about wraps up the story of Johnny Quasar, a fascinating precursor to one of Nickelodeon's most famous shows. I'll have everything linked underneath below so you can all check it out yourselves. If you enjoyed this video, give me that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. This is kind of a test run, so I don't think it's going to be all that great, but thanks for watching anyways. I'll smell you later.